So I thought my last...
Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Fine.
So we're on our trip. Up here you'll see... Hey everyone, I went to a vintage market today and I found some goodies. I found exactly 35 pieces and I just thought I'd share them with you because there's some really nice pieces in here. So let's start on this one. So over here we have this lovely necklace and bracelet set. That one is really hard to show, but it's got a nice little tassel, as you can see, and it's got the matching chain with the bracelet, with the little tassel on the bracelet too. This one is really pretty. I think you call these submersible beads. They're glass and pink, obviously. It's got a barrel clasp. Very nice older piece. It's short. It's probably 15, 16 inch, probably 16 inches. Nice little piece. This one, I knew immediately this had to be Monet. This one has a particular name with the little oval slider on it, which that's the back side. And these tassels. This was one of the #1 selling Monet pieces back in, I think, the 50s. And it has this type of a clasp, and as you can see it says Monet on the back of the clasp. Really good piece. My all-time favorite piece that I found today is this lovely West Germany piece. It's got the yellow glass in the middle and some peridot colored rhinestones, which in my listing I would probably not use the word peridot because they're just glass. And the added thing on this piece is the enamel. That usually makes them worth more. For some reason people seek out the enamel pieces. Let me try to get the clasp. It's just a spring ring clasp, which I can't pull up at the moment. There we go. And if you look closely, it says it on that little jump ring next to the spring ring clasp. It says Western Germany on that, as well as the back of the pendant. This piece I only paid $1 for, which when you average out all these pieces, I ended up paying about $4. I think there's one bracelet I'm not going to be able to fix, so I probably paid more, around $5 per piece when you average them out. But these coin necklaces always do well for me, so I thought I would pick it up. These are not glass beads, they're black acrylic, but they're a nice heavy acrylic. So it's a nice piece. This one has a really cool bar length chain with these little green glass. The only problem is these little side pearls. These are actually like a gold covered pearl. Well, it's actually a glass bead that's covered in like a gold foil. You can see that it's wore off on most of the beads. And then when I cleaned it up, I lost some more. And it was really dirty though, so I really needed to do something with it. I think I'm going to still try to sell it, probably for $19.99. This one maybe around $25. This one is more in the $79, $89 range. I'm going to have to look it up, see what the going rate is at the moment. This Monet I'll probably list for $49. This pink one will probably be listed at $38.99 probably. And then the set, the gold set, I'm gonna say around $35, maybe more because it's a two-piece set. And then we have some cool old, this is a stick pin, or I think it's considered a hairpin. These usually are kind of dirty, like this one. You see the back of it's pretty dirty, but I did clean it up, even though it's still got some little crud in the, there's some rough edges, and that's what it's sticking to. Pretty rhinestones in it. And this one I believe is Bakelite. The other one is celluloid. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure it is. And it's a dress clip or a shoe clip. It's probably a shoe clip. It looks like it, but you could use it as a dress clip. Here's a pair of nice Avon drop earrings. These are really cool. They remind me of Panetta. And then we have some Austrian crystals. Aren't them pretty? They just have a different glisten, a different glow about them. The regular rhinestones just don't have as many facets, I don't think. And then these earrings kind of match. Little clip earrings. They're a little bit different color, so I probably will list them separate. And here's some more green earrings like that. This is typical of a Shriner earring back, but I doubt that this is Shriner. It may be, but I doubt it very much. These are absolutely gorgeous. I had a necklace recently that this would have matched. These are crystals, and you can see how they just glisten. Maybe not as much as what I can see here. It just reflects every bit of light. And these are actually Napier. Got it backwards. Look at that. Gold filigree ball with a... It almost looks like Swarovski crystal on the bottom. It probably is. But it's marked on the back here. This is called an Omega clip. So it's pierced, but it's marked on the back with Napier. As you can kind of see there. Then we have some orange ones. I love these. Look like fire. I'll show you both of them together. Look at that. That would make a statement on your ears. And then the backs look like this. Has the little rivets. They're not marked. It could be designer, they're just not marked. They might have marked the necklace or the bracelet in the set. Then I found some brooches. This one is really gorgeous. I shined it up and it just looks so pretty now. It does have a little bit of tarnish on the back side. The pin extends past the end. That tells me, I just feel like that gives it a little bit more age. But it's got the AB rhinestones in it, so that means it's after 1955 because they weren't created until then. Here's a nice little butterfly just filled with rhinestones in all different colors. It's gorgeous. And no, for all the people that are saying, is that Juliana? No, it is not. You see the bar across the pin clasp, the bar underneath. That is a true sign that it is not Juliana, because Juliana never had pins like this. They always soldered their ends directly to the actual piece. And then this is a Damascene. It's kind of a 3D brooch. It's got a lot of nice gold tone color to it yet. Really pretty brooch. These brooches, I don't know, probably in the $25 to $35 range. And a nice little rhinestone flower. No missing rhinestones. It's pretty. It is newer. You can kind of tell by the back. It's like been pressed in a mold. This one is it's probably close to being antique, but it's just vintage. If it was antique, it would have a C-clasp or a tube hinge, which you would see over here. And over here, I have a couple little projects going on. I'll just show you real quick. This one came with all this blue, I think it's enamel, on all of the purple stones. And this is a Glassworks. You can see there's a glass. What is the name of it? Something Glassworks. And I rubbed and rubbed and rubbed these 3 purple stones with something. You can see there's a little blue left on that middle one and on the end one, and it just would not come off. I tried so many different cleaners, trying not to ruin the piece, and keep using a Q-tip to rub on these rhinestones to get the enamel off of it. And you can see it's on the gold tone too. I don't know if this project's going to be worthwhile in the end or not. It's causing me a lot of hours. Then this one, as I was cleaning, it popped out, and then I got to thinking, well, that's maybe what I should do. Just pop all the enamel pieces out and throw them in a solution of acetone, or I tried Gooby Gone because it's so thick on there. So over here, I threw that one rhinestone in acetone, and you can see it's still got blue on it. So it's not taking it off. I'm going to try rubbing it off, see if it just peels right off. And I also got this cool piece today. It's a dress clip, but the middle stone popped out, which I still have. And it's a pretty cool looking piece. I'm wondering if it's possibly gold filled. It looks like it could be, but here's a little, it's a 3D looking, almost like a cameo, but it's hollow, it's plastic, celluloid probably. But yeah, that's my projects for today. I did have to clean up a lot of these pieces, but other than that, it has been a good day. So what I ended up doing was I took all the rhinestones out because they kind of popped out, and I ended up soaking it in jewelry cleaner in gold for gold, and it ended up coming off pretty well. There's still some blue enamel left on it. When I hold it in certain lights you can see it, but like when I have it down here you can't hardly tell there's blue on it, but when you look at it closely, of course, you can. And I could soak it some more, but these little pearls would have been ruined. But since they weren't ruined in the jewelry cleaner, I noticed that they are painted as well. Like they painted the pearls white with some kind of hard enamel, and they painted the rhinestones a blue, which, why somebody would destroy this piece like that, I don't know. So anyway, after soaking it in there, it did, some of the blue did come off the gold, and I may have to do it again just to see if I can get any more off. But the stones themselves came out clean after soaking them in acetone. So I'm going to glue them back in after I get the base figured out what I was going to do with that. But I thought I'd update you on where I'm at with this piece. So I thought I'd share the final product with you. It's not perfect by any means, but it looks a lot better. So all these purple rhinestones were covered in blue enamel, if you remember, and see they got some of the enamel on the gold as well. And the pink one, it was missing some of the pink rhinestones. So I cleaned up all the blue, I popped all of these out and soaked them in acetone because it was like a, I thought it was fingernail polish, but it was tougher than that. It was more like an enamel of some sort, some kind of enamel paint. These little end purple beads were covered, and it ended up, these little white ones are covered as well. And I think they're purple underneath that too. But I couldn't go that far. This has just been way too time consuming, but I thought it was just kind of a fun project to see if I could actually clean that blue off of there and get it nice, and at least this far. So this is the final product. Thought I would share it with you. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you on the next one.